galaxy and take empty ones back and fill them up and then send them out again to every part of the galaxy. That is kind of how I want to try and do the power supply this time around. So yeah, I think that could be cool. And as soon as it goes to another home world or another galaxy, that is what I'll set up as one of the first things to pretty much solve our power supply issue. Organic crystal. Another thing's missing. Okay, so I was setting up titanium. It is a free input thing that requires a smelting facility. So take you. It has to be here. So what if it's line you up 1, 2, 3 about? Line you about here or in the middle? Here, that means we have room for the other one. Yeah, it's gonna be good when we have batteries sent all over the place. It's gonna be cool. Because in my last Let's Play of this, or last time I completed the game, I did a playthrough. I did it with Dale. Pretty much every alternate recipe is better and extremely overpowered. So if you can, always go for them, because they are much easier, because you cut out like 2 or 3 production chain steps. So expanding out will be a lot easier with the rare resources. For example, carbon nanotube. This just requires 2 raw resources instead of this one that requires carbon, which requires integrated graphite, which requires sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid requires a whole ton of things. So yeah, go for the alternative ones. That will save you a lot of hassle. So this one, smelting arrays. Let's start in the middle. Doesn't need to be overly big. I just want to make it look cool. Production smelting. There we are. 1, 2. That means we'll use about. Put there. It's there. Wait. Use about 5. In theory, I should probably shift it over a bit, so we can do 2 rows. That would probably be best. So instead of this, I will have to do it with this one being an outside and this one being an outside. 2, 1, 2. And I didn't fit in what I want over here. Or will I go across this line? I probably will. So 1, 2. Then we'll do this one. Here. 1 out. 2. 1, 2. We'll have 1, 2. That one. One going that way. Right now we're just planning out how much space we need. So if we do something like that, that should work. It looks kind of misaligned. We could move it over to make it look better. So what if we do... What if we just place it here in case we want to make it somewhere else? That looks right in the middle. Look, that's gonna look quite good, I think. Yeah, because then we can copy paste the blueprint around afterwards when we've made a good one. And you'll make titanium alloy. Like that. You'll have power poles in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, and we have 12 input and outputs. So that should be good. And then hook him up. Out. Out. there. Here you will go in, out, go out as well. In, out, and the last one out. So that looks pretty nice, pretty symmetrical. Yeah. It's always nice making it look at least somewhat good and organized. In case you want to move this to another planet at some point. Which we probably will at some point, so that looks good. It means we'll have power, and power. That should be fine. That means we'll have logistics, we'll have you going in, going out, out, and you going in. Then get you down the line. I think we saw that was quite easy to do when we tested it before. So if you take you, the use, place you there and drag. We're able to do this. I think we were. Let's say there. Oh. Do it here then. Wait, oh wait, there's something in the middle here, that's why. There we are, that should work. So, blueprints. Use here. Yeah, down to there. Yes, perfect. Ooh, research speed. Very nice. Let's get some upgrades for our mech as well. Movement speeds. Or recharge will be good. Drone energy, flight speed. Ooh, drive engine. Unlock mech warp, that's what I want, so we can actually warp around the place. Engine drone. Mass construction in the bits that unlocks so we don't have any limit in the blueprints. So you can pretty much copy an entire planet somewhere else. Which is gonna be quite good. Ooh, 3+ drones. Let's do that. That will slowly get done. Good. That is fine. And we then just there. There. So you can here take this one again. Use and drag. That's wrong. Let's there and I'll do it here. Yes. Yes. And then we'll take all of this then. Use about that one. Oh. I love doing this. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. We need 3 inputs. Not 2. Well, that was a bit annoying. So that means when we have 7, that means we can only have 1. Well, that's easy enough to fix. Luckily we have blueprints, so it's not too bad. But we have to remove this side. Just do it one-sided with this one in the middle instead. We'll do... Please copy this part. Give it a new name. Blueprint 5 should be fine. And should be able to find it. 5, good. But then I have to do this. Unfortunately. Go. Take up blueprint 5. Just place you in the middle instead. So right. That should be fine. Just because I forgot the third one. Ooh. That's. Yes. Oh wait. What? This is completely wrong. I might have had yeah, I'm blaming me being a bit tired to why I messed this up this badly. I did make a mess out of this. Oh well, once in a while you just make mistakes. That's what happens. There we are. That's gonna be a bit better than we were before. And 3. Good. And 3. So that should be much better than we were before. Looks better, and it's actually able to get the things in that was needed. Pause is quite important. I just need the last one over here. Lack of items. Grab that from our hub. There we are. You. So now we can finally hook all of this up. This time hopefully a bit more successfully than last time. Good, look at that. That's gonna produce a nice amount of titanium alloy for us. That is gonna be very, very good. So, titanium alloy. Go, you'll take in titanium, steel, and sulfuric acid. There we are. And let us get all of it, just get a bit in storage, that'll probably be good. And then we'll see how it looks. Let's try this. You will be remote demands, because this should be on the mining world. Go. Storage. Will be local demands, storage, and local storage and remote demand. You supply to anywhere in the world. Good, so now things are flowing in. We just need to hook up the inputs, and we need to have sulfuric acid on the inside. The other two are, doesn't matter. So 1, 3, 2, 1. We'll have 3 and 1. So that should be all for this setup to get it going. See, we should have drones on the way. Have a quick look at the map here. There goes the first drones. There's a ton of drones moving over here as well. Making sure everything is operational. The first items are flowing out. Power is still holding strong. And the rest is flying in. Might have to go and put some ships on different what's it called, towers, since the throughput is going to be quite low still. But now we can go to deuterium fuel rods to continue along. Perfect. I'm sure I'm using, is it that? Ah yeah, right here. I was sure I was using deuterium fuel rods or something. It's right here for the small carrier rocket, so we'll need a ton. But that will slowly but surely sort itself out. That's quite a nice amount of science we are using. Should we just add in one more here, just to consume the rest? I have a feeling we should. Go to there. I'd like to copy you. Belts, yes, and good. Oh wait, why is the blue not going all? Oh, the Sorters Mark II. Did not see. I actually didn't use the wrong one. I was like, why are you so slow? That should help quite a bit on the throughput. This one actually lags. But that's fine. That actually is exactly what it needs to be. There we are. That should consume our science at a much, much quicker rate. And is it making all the way up now? It's up there. Get the last two. Might not make it all the way up. It seems like so far 6 or 7 high is about the highest we can do it before the inserters can't keep up. It's using equally fast, so it doesn't matter which one is in the inside and the outside. Yeah. That's fine. We'll leave it at this. It is maybe 1 too high for what is needed, but it makes things go just a tiny bit faster. So let's see here. That is just missing. Oh, it's titanium that's not flowing in fast enough. That's a massive amount of titanium flowing there. Should probably go add some ships to the mining world to make more titanium. And probably upgrade the mining world. I haven't been there in ages. But look how fast it's being consumed. Good. Oh, it looks so cool when they all power. Let's go find sulfuric acid lakes as well. The warp drive has been unlocked. Perfect. Absolute key to switch to warp. We'll have to try that in space as soon as I make some.
You have reached the ability to warp. When you're out of the planetary gravitational range, you can use the caps lock key to turn on the warp. Each time you turn it on, it will consume a great amount of energy and an additional space warper. If you want to travel freely between the stars, you need to prepare sufficient energy and space warpers.
That we can do. Let's just fix these so don't just fly with one at a time. Good. So we're working towards deuterium fuel rods, and we can make that now. So I might just want to set that up in assemblers with 3 inputs. Do we have a blueprint for that? Assemblers 2 inputs, assembler 3 inputs. So now that we have the power of blueprints, we can in theory just steal these and place them down somewhere when needed. If I steal you right here, I'll save you as blueprint 6. I'll delete them later. Let's find a place to place it. It would just be right here. So that has exactly what I want to see. So you should be following with the same. Are we allowed to place you here? Because I did move it a bit. Did I make a mistake by placing it where I did? Yeah, then we can just do it up here instead. So what if we do you here? How would that look right there? Good. So this one will just be upgraded to deuterium fuel rods instead of what it is currently. So clear, clear, clear. Deuterium fuel rods even, if I can speak. Then you can have in 1 deuterium. Well, that's actually something that's quite Ooh, I'm just thinking, should I have done this in the home world instead? Just because of the amount of items I have to move. Because all deuterium is being made at the home world right now. It will need a lot of transportation. I have to go make this at the home world instead. That'll make more sense. Just from a throughput kind of. Luckily, we can easily do this. Yeah. Please remove view. Then we'll go to the home world and set it up instead. How's this looking? Already 2000. That is going nice and quickly. So let's see, home world. There, mark, go that way. Okay, so you should be able to set up just over here. That's run out of hydrogen, so our power supply is still holding, not a lot. Oh, and our refined oil has finally backed up. That is perfect. That's good. Hydrogen is... yeah, that is perfect. Yeah. No, not my refined oil. I like my refined oil. Right now, these ones are set to burn hydrogen and stack refined oil. I can probably change one at some point that's set to burn refined oil and stack hydrogen. But so far, it's not really needed. More coal, I don't want to take that away just yet. Organic crystal. Ooh. Plastic? Seriously? Oh, we need to set up more of these. Actually thought we did. Like, only 700, we're consuming all of it, so we have to fix that on the what's called mining world in, or for the factory world in our next flyby. But for now, let's set up deuterium. Luckily, that should be as simple as going into a blueprint book, stealing this one, and rotating it over here. So I think you'll be able to fit in a bit of water. Right here, and then we can make deuterium fuel rods in a few minutes. Let's try this again. And 1, 2, 3 in. Has to be about here, I think. Exactly. I actually haven't played that much of City Skylines. At least not in the last many years. Let's see here. Deuterium fuel rods, 3 inputs. So we have 1, 2, and the last one was super magnetic. There we are. Go for 2, 2000, 2000, and you can just fill up completely. That'll be fine. You can go there. Here is some for you and some more for you. Let's see, you'll be could in theory supply locally in case we need them. Just for now. What if you look supply and remote demand? Remote demand. Oh no, storage and remote demand. Oh, local demand, sorry. Remote demand, and then you can supply locally in case something needs it here. Yeah, storage, it's fine. The reason why I'm doing storage is because otherwise it can actually loop around. If I have one of these set to, for example, remote demand, local supply, then it can go to another tower with remote supply, local demand, and then things can just kind of loop around with just ships flying back and forth, and I don't want that. Yeah. That is kind of why I play DSP program